Snowmageddon 2025. Monday morning on my way to work, and I should have, well, wouldn't have made a difference because we got more snow last night, but should have cleaned this off a little bit last night. So, watching the news this morning, supposedly the roads are not great. Oh my gosh, that is. There we go. Oh. Stuff's like real dusty. So there's like a layer of ice along with it. So this stuff's apparently the roads are not great on the interstate still. Those are, yep, pretty thick. She opens, not frozen over. Please start. Get this stuff off so people leave snow just piled up on their vehicles and they get on the interstate. Fly up to 70 mile an hour and let snow fly back on the people behind them. Always get the snow off your roof if you can. Don't be lazy, people. Don't be lazy. Of course, I forgot I had a gas can in the back of my truck. That's good. That's great. I'm just gonna leave that there. Ugh. How about that sunrise, though? Soak it in. Drink it in. Tastes good. Definitely throwing in 4 high. See if we can get out of here. Stuff's pretty thick. Ooh. Hopefully one of the gas stations is open because I got a quart tank. I'd rather have more than that. Embarking on this journey. Here we go. Oh, yeah. No problem at all. Someone's made it through here. Stuff's pretty thick, though. I can feel it. But this truck does really good in the snow. I've always been impressed with how good this truck does. Most trucks with 4-wheel drive are going to be pretty good. Problem is, people think they can just barrel through because they got 4-wheel drive, but then they can't stop. You know, still kind of worry about the stopping. Boy, that's the main road right there, and it doesn't look super clear. No one coming this way. Let's see if we can get out of here. Oh boy. All right, well, it's going to be a journey. Luckily, the gas station in town was open, so I was able to get fuel. That's good. Always have fuel when you embark on these snow trips, for sure. You get slid into the side of the road, you can't get out. You need some fuel in your tank to run your vehicle if you need heat. You don't want to be stuck with a dead vehicle. Anyways, showing 19 degrees. My phone says it feels like 1 still, so she's pretty cold. I can feel it in my hands now after getting gas here. So I got an hour and 10 minutes to get to work here. Usually it takes me about 35-40 minutes, so I gave myself a little extra time. See how the interstate is up here. I got about 2 more miles up here through town, and then I got interstate. Man, this is actually quite a bit of snow. Usually these roads are already plowed and cleared. You can see all the snow plowed in the lots there. I mean, here for Southern Illinois, we don't get a whole lot of huge snowstorms anymore. For us, this is quite a bit of snow. And I think the lack of people on the road is a testament to how bad the roads probably are, because there's no one. Usually it is a busy time in the morning, and there's like no one on the road right now. Like, especially this strip right here, this 64 is right up there, so everyone's going through town, getting on the interstate to shoot into the city or whatever for work, and there is no one. Oh boy. Oh man. It's slushy. I don't think a plow's hit this spot in a while. Trucks are parked. They probably don't want to go anywhere, and there's always trucks parked on this on-ramp here. I don't know. It's a little bit of a drive, so if I don't like it, I'll just turn around and no, I won't. I always say that, but I'm like, I can do it. We'll be all right. And I think we will. Just go slow and steady. Don't rush it. Yeah, this is not ideal for interstate, I will say. Should have aired down the tires or something. Well, I don't see too many people behind me. And I don't see too many people. There's a plow over there on the other side. I'm sure they're going to be out all day today. Got a clear patch. That's promising. Probably going to keep her. Oh, yeah, that's nice. I'm going to keep her about 45 here all the way in. I think we'll be all right. Got her in 4 high. Update. Things are not good. Listen, I made it through a winter in Laramie, Wyoming. The winter of 06, 07 in a 2-wheel drive Ranger. So there's not much snow that intimidates me throughout my life anymore, really. I've never been intimidated by the snow. You got to understand how to drive in it. It's like boxing. You got to bob and weave. You can't force it. You got to just kind of drive with the snow. You know what I mean? It kind of wants to push you one way. You don't just jerk it over. You just got to kind of ease back into it. You just ease it back over. You go over a bridge that's a little icy. You just kind of let off the gas a little bit. You coast over the bridge. You don't try to stop on it or turn sharply on it. You just kind of go with it. Look at this part. Oh boy. All right. Time to concentrate. About to scoot off 64 here onto 255 north. Check out how this road is. It's definitely mushy. You can see it's been scraped on this side. Take her easy going off the ramp here. I want to slide off. Can't believe how many people are not on the road this morning. I would say the meteorologists on the news networks did a pretty good job of warning people throughout the last few days of how bad this potentially could be. It's not too bad right here. It's pretty slushy. I can feel it. It's doable, though. It's doable. All right, we're off the interstate. Now we're going to have a little fun. Woo! Another one bites the dust. Oh, boy. That's a drift right there, but oh, yeah. Let's get a little bit of that. I want a little bit of that action. There we go. Always got to roll the window down and get a little taste of that fresh air. Oh, yeah. Tastes good. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got another casualty. He's stuck. It's bad when you're getting stuck right in the middle of the road. I experienced that in my 2-wheel drive Ranger in Laramie, Wyoming, winter of 06, 07. Feel bad for this poor fellow over there. He's trying to shovel that whole thing over there with that little pusher. What do you think? 4-wheel drive launch? Engaged. Cahokia Mountains. Always a nice sight. Pretty sight when it snows. Love driving past here in the mornings. It's the only thing I don't like about winter is having to pull these trucks in and get dripped on, but it's not like it happens too often. Damn, someone's clean OBS back there. Holy cow, no one's here. boys like Mexico. Might be a thin herd today here in the shop. I wouldn't want to make anyone drive on those roads if they didn't have to. But I made it, so I'm gonna work. I gotta finish up this oil paint on the 6.7. Got it apart last week and then was waiting for parts because the New Year's messed up shipping and stuff for a while for Ford. So going back together. And then the oil pan also gets some steering parts and an alignment. So I'll probably be on that all day. So hopefully I don't have to pull it. Well, if no one's here, I may have to end up pulling some trucks in and working on those. So maybe I will get dripped on. We'll see. I'm heading in. Well, pan on, torque. Cooler on. Lower oil pan on. Flex plate on. These are torque to yield. Always replace those flex plate bolts on these 6.7s. Always recommend it. Some people probably reuse them, hammer them down, but we replace them and torque them properly. So plugging right along. Transmission all back in. Got our PTO shaft in there. Drive shaft all back together, ready to fire this puppy up. Not much snow melt happening. This ice right here is what I'm worried about going home. Stuff like this on the interstate. Be careful. Look at this OBS though, parked at the shop. I don't know whose that is, but it's clean Ford. Finishing the day getting this front end torn apart. Drag link. Tie rod bar, get the tie rod ends here. Then tomorrow track bar. Well, making the trek home with these snow drifts starting on this one side of the road here. Got a little clearing here. Right up here, I can see it drifting back into the road. You see that, like over halfway back into this lane? Look at that. I bet that'll be a pretty big drift in the morning. Hopefully the plows can get through right there. Interstates, I don't know what's happening there. We're about to find out though. Well, we got some clear interstate. You know, way better than it was this morning, obviously, but main concern is ice. You can see it's a little shiny in some spots. Down on the right there, underneath that snowpack, I can see it's glistening, super shiny. Really just my main concern. It's doable though, it's doable. Well, we made it. See, my wife tried doing a little shoveling here, but this stuff is pretty much just ice underneath there. Truck did good, surprisingly, since I've got like bald tires. These are the tires that were on these wheels when I bought them back in like April, and I said I was going to need to put some tires on there in like a couple weeks. Yeah, I never did that, so still rocking. Front ones are good. Got some meat on there, so didn't even notice. This truck's always done good in the snow. Love driving this thing in the snow. Probably going to have to clear some of this off and be doing some shoveling here. Snowpocalypse 2025. Surviving. We made it. Made it through.